Welcome back to the channel. And I think last week I was suffering from a little bit of the blues or something like that, because I was really sick at my stomach for how the frames for the doors had gone. This week I'm feeling a little better, and especially having just taken the clamps off. The two smaller doors, they're fine. Those are going to look nice when they're finished off. The two larger doors, the problem still exists. I still have a gap down here, and there's one up here as well. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would last week, so I think I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm just going to have to live with it, because there's no way I can correct the problem now, I don't think. If anyone has got any ideas about correcting it at this point, then please let me know. But anyway, that's that. So I'm going to tidy up the door frames, make sure that everything is smooth, sand out the glue marks, and then I can crack on with sanding all of the other pieces for the rest of the carcass frames. So that's the plan of attack this afternoon. I'll crack on. There we are, that's all the four doors sanded back down now, getting rid of all of the glue marks. So that's that bit. The rest of the session, I think, will be sanding all of the other bits of the frame, and then I can think about how I'm going to patch up. Let me on some of the pieces of frame, the evidence of insect damage. So what I was going to do on the doors where it's needed, on part of the frame, I'm going to be using the acrylic filler, and then I can sand those back down and then get ready to glue up. So the rest of this session, it's going to be nothing but sanding. I hadn't realised just how much there is to do. I want to get rid of the glue marks on the side panels. I've got all of the shelves to do and the rest of the framework. So I'll crack on. I won't bore you with the details, but I'll catch up later. So that's all of the rough sanding that I'm doing today. I've still got everything to smooth off, but that's got rid of all of the pencil markings, and it's got rid of the glue overspill. So all leaves me to do now is to clear up, and then we're set for next week. So thanks for coming along with me today. Certainly, as I said earlier, I'm feeling a lot better about the project than I did last time. And so what have I got to do now? It's continue the sanding next time, taking it down. All I've done this afternoon is the 40 grit to get rid of the pencil marks. Take that down to 120 on all of the pieces that I've been doing today. Then I'm at that point where I can start gluing up. No, there's one thing before then. After the sanding, I've got to position the bottom supports for the bottom shelf. Those are bits that I'll be just gluing and I think screwing just to make sure that they're solid to bear the weight. So yeah, we are getting there. I've got to start looking for the hardware as well, thinking about the hinges and the handles for the doors. And so yeah, we are cracking on nicely, and thanks for coming along with me. I hope you're finding it enjoyable and not too painful, and I'll see you next time.